So in this video, I'm going to show you how I went from 500 followers in March of 2023 to 5,000 followers just over a year later in May 2024. And yes, there are accounts with 50,000, 100,000, 2 million, 10 million followers. The list goes on. But for us common folk, what would getting from 0 to 1,000 followers or your next 1,000 followers do for you and your business? For those of you that are new to my channel, it's Dave here at Duff Media, and I specialize in creating high quality content for real estate and mortgage professionals, and I've been doing it for the past 5 years. And because of this, I was able to leave my full-time elementary school teaching job, do this full-time, and be more present for my family, all while living the life of my dreams. And the channel is focused on teaching you to do the same for you and your business, one video at a time. So let me tell you a quick backstory. It's October 2022. I've been producing great content for clients, have a small but steady flow of referrals that keep me afloat, but I see creators online saying that they're getting business through social media. I honestly had no idea how this was possible because other than a sporadic message here or there, I didn't really get consistent inbound messages on any of the platforms. At the time, we were in the boom of short form talking head type content, which PS I love consuming to this day. And I saw a bunch of ads promoting a new course or mastermind about creating short form content. I decided it was time to take the plunge and learn some new skills, which by the way, I've steadily been doing since I picked up my camera after the birth of our first son in 2019. The course focus was creating short form content or micro content for yourself, how to streamline it, and in turn do it for your clients. At the time, I was producing mostly real estate listing media, photo, video, drone, etc. And I wanted to get into the personal branding side of things. So my thing is, I'm really going to try things out on myself first before I do it for a client. This way, if I make any mistakes, I'm just messing up my own stuff and I'm not affecting anybody else's product or business. So I cleaned up a corner of my office, hit record, and started the process. And now, almost 2 years later, I've completely dialed in the system to stay consistent. But now the majority of my lead flow is from my social accounts, and I don't need to guess on where my next lead is coming from or have to rely solely on referrals. So let me outline the 5 things I did for this to happen. Number 1, I posted every other day from March 1st, 2023, and it's still going on till today. So when posting content, the main thing is being consistent, whether that's once a week, twice a week, or every day. The name of the game is showing up the same amount consistently over a long period of time. I always think about it like working out. So throughout my elementary and high school years, I was always in the middle to the smaller in terms of height and weight. So close to the end of high school though, I started to lift weights. And over the years, I've stayed consistent doing so. Yes, there are people bigger and stronger, but the main thing here is consistency. I heard a crazy quote a couple years ago, and it was that wrestler John Cena hadn't missed a workout since he was a senior in high school. And that dude is absolutely jacked. So it's really not about the amount of weight you lift, it's the consistency at which you lift that weight. So content is no different. You have to be consistent to see results. So for me, a consistent schedule that would fit me and my lifestyle, I'm married, 2 kids, and I had a full-time job at the time, would be to post a high quality reel every other day. So the schedule looked like this for me. Week 1, I would do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the next week would be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and so on. Just every other day, a high quality reel is getting posted to my Instagram. And in between those days, when I'm not posting high quality reels, I'd be posting a story. So this way, my audience would see consistent content from me every day, and it would keep my brand at the top of mind. So to post consistent content like this, absolutely do not try to record and edit a new video every day. That's not sustainable. At least it's not for me. So you want to batch record. This is where you record a bunch of videos in one time. I personally try not to film any less than 10 videos in one sitting for myself or clients. I have a system for recording videos fast. It's my line-by-line framework, and it helped one of my consulting clients, Dexter, 5x his output the very first time time he implemented the framework. So before using the framework, it took him over 1 hour to record one video. So after our first session of me showing him the system, he was able to record 5 videos in 1 hour, and he's only getting faster and faster. And I'll link that video in the card above or in the description below. And number 2, I optimized my profile. Your profile is your landing page for your business. You got to think about it like it's a snapshot or an overview of exactly what you do. So people need to know quickly exactly it is what you do and what it is that they are going to expect. And if they're new, if they decide they want to be a follower or not. So first thing is your profile picture. You want this to be a clear picture of your face. People like connecting with people. If it's not your face, you can have your company logo. Just make sure it's clear and fills up that circle where it will be displayed. So for me personally, I used to have my profile picture as my company logo. When I switched that over to a picture of my face, I found that there was a small uptick of followers. I'm not sure if that was specifically just because of my face, because I updated a bunch of other things as well. But again, people like connecting with other people. So get a professional headshot taken to use as your profile picture. If you don't have the budget for a pro headshot, make sure to face a window on a cloudy day so the sun isn't beaming in on your face, and snap away. So next up is your bio. You really want it to be clear, concise, and communicate what value you're going to give. A great framework is I help X do Y with or without Z. So an example here is I help real estate professionals boost their online authority with high quality content on autopilot. Another example is I help new moms shed unwanted belly fat without having to stop eating the foods that they love. Use the link in your bio to have places for visitors to go when they come to your profile. This could be a link to an upcoming event that you're hosting or speaking at, your website, your recent YouTube uploads, a virtual sales letter, a free download. The possibilities here are endless. Next up, your story highlights. Here's where you want to put all the stories that you've uploaded into categories. This is a great way to package all the amazing things you've been sharing through your stories so that new followers can see them. Currently, my story highlights include YouTube uploads, behind the scenes of me on location while with clients, and shoutouts I've received from other creators. Here you can also add client wins, testimonials, your family, market updates, properties you've sold. Again, here the possibilities are endless. The main thing here is you want your profile to come off professional and be an appealing snapshot into what you do and who you help, so that you can convert that attention that you're getting into followers. If you're finding any value here, I'd appreciate it if you smash that like button. It's Dave here, and I used to be a full-time elementary school teacher for 15 years. And after the birth of our first son, my perspective on time changed. I wanted to transition into a career that would allow me to be more time flexible so that I could be there and present for my growing family. Fast forward 5 years later, and I'm a content creator for clients and myself full-time, and I'm able to live the life of my dreams and be present for my family. And number 3, message new followers. The point of social media is to be social. I know. It sounds like a crazy concept, but behind every big account are actual people doing the posting, responding to comments, etc. So build community and show people that there is indeed a person behind this account. I messaged, and still do, every new follower and genuinely ask them if I could help with their content creation. This gives a personal touch and really helps to build relationships with new people. I'd love to hear from you. You can connect with me at duffmedia.ca over on Instagram and let me know that you came from the YouTube video. I'd really appreciate it. So the response rate isn't going to be the highest, but I've averaged in the 30 to 40% response rate when I initially reach out to new people. So this not only gets the conversation rolling, but allows you to find out the pain points of your target audience, which allows you to create more content to help solve those problems over time. As well, it's going to help you build longer term business relationships. And before implementing this framework, I was hardly getting any business from social media, but now the majority of my leads and business come from my social platforms, and specifically right now, Instagram. Number 4 is a boosted post. Crafting a specific post and boosting it to attract my target audience. Paid ad is a daunting word. It sounds complicated, expensive, and downright dirty to some. But crafting the right post, boosting it to your target audience are the things that will guarantee you virality. I learned this strategy by joining a coaching program where they outline the purpose of the boosted post strategy to get it done and how to track your results. Definitely don't shy away from joining a program that will accelerate your learning. Either you're going to pay with your time or you're going to pay with money. Only you can decide what's more valuable, time or money. And for me, it's definitely time. So I'll pay to play to supercharge and accelerate my learning. I personally try to avoid the term viral because as a business owner, you don't really want to go viral. You want your content to be seen by the right people. Boosting the right post will guarantee you eyeballs on your post. And this is exactly what I did and continue to do. You're creating a post that helps guide the right people into your ecosystem without the stereotypical sleazy car salesman tactics. When boosting, you can start with $5 to $10 a day and scale that up as the clients start to roll in. As it stands right now, I'm gaining in and around 500 to 600 new followers per month, averaging out to about 20 to 25 new followers per day. The thing is, the boosted posts aren't going to guarantee you new followers, but it will guarantee you there will be a consistent amount of new eyeballs on your content. And with a profile that's cleaned up and looking right, you'll be able to convert those eyeballs into followers, fans, and a community, and hopefully eventually customers and clients. And this brings me to point number 5, consistently posting value-based content. The value-based content that you're going to be posting consistently is here to nurture your existing audience and not to go viral. Going viral sounds cool, but as a business owner, I personally don't know anybody that's gone viral that has had positive things to say about it. A close content creator friend of mine has had a handful of his videos go insanely viral. We're talking hundreds of thousands of views in days and weeks. And of those hundreds of thousands of views, he says that 99.9% of those people were not leads in any way. He's a videographer like myself, and he said a lot of those views were from people that weren't in his city, in his state, and there were actually a lot of them were overseas. The thing about going viral is your content won't be seen by your target audience specifically. You get a lot of junk accounts seeing your content, and the conversion to sales can be very low. I know the math doesn't math here, but the more eyeballs that see your content should turn into more business and leads. But in my experience, the people that I know that have had videos go insanely viral have not experienced this. If you had a different experience, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. So for me, my focus is creating consistent, high quality, value-based content. This value-packed content is continually nurturing my existing and growing audience. The boosted posts will get that reach and bring people into my ecosystem, and then the consistent value-packed content will help to build trust and ultimately authority. So for me personally, I've been posting every other day consistently for the past 15 months because of a variety of easy to follow systems and templates that I've learned from different online courses and high ticket coaching programs. And this leads me into my program, On Camera Mastery. In this program, I guide students to create high quality, impactful content that helps to boost your online authority. If you're interested to learn more, give me a follow on Instagram at duffmedia.ca and let me know that you came from the YouTube channel. I'd love to hear from you. Also, I'll leave a link in the description below where you can watch a video to find out more about that program. So now that you know the process of going from 500 to 5,000, watch the next video in this series where I walk you through how to set up your studio for YouTube. We'll see you in the next one.